Imagine wealth as a sturdy bridge stretching across a restless river, unassuming in its design, yet engineered to weather storms and carry you safely to the far shore. For too long, the idea of such a straightforward crossing was met with raised eyebrows, dismissed as overly cautious or dull. Many preferred the thrill of scaling cliffs or panning for rare nuggets in the financial wilds, convinced that agility and cunning could outpace the steady flow of the market. That skepticism has softened, thanks to a quiet revolutionary, let's name him Elias Grayson, who reshaped the terrain with Horizon funds. Grayson saw through the chaos of chasing elusive golden stocks and offered a bolder truth. Capturing the market's broad, relentless current through low-cost funds often leaves the high-stakes, high-fee game of stock picking in its wake. Decades of evidence have piled up like stones on a cairn, proving his point. Market-mirroring funds consistently outshine the frenetic efforts of active managers. Even the loudest naysayers have begun to hush, their doubts eroded by the weight of data. Yet, the old ways cling like ivy. The promise of quick riches still lures some to teeter on rickety ladders of traditional investing, driven by the quirks of human nature, greed's seductive whisper, pride's stubborn grip, or the sheer thrill of the chase. It's a universal tug-of-war. The heart yearns for the jackpot, while the mind knows the odds are stacked against it. The numbers hum a quieter, humbler tune. Simplicity triumphs. Horizon Fund stands as a beacon here, its compass deliberately aligned with the people it serves, not the profiteers who thrive on complexity and hidden costs. It's a rare harmony in a world where financial interests often pull in opposite directions. Now picture the alternative. Stock picking as casting a net into a stormy sea. Hours spent plotting the perfect throw, mending the gear, studying the waves, yet the catch slips through, time and again. Even seasoned sailors, armed with charts, forecasts, and years of instinct, rarely haul in more than the ocean's steady drift delivers on its own. The task is a riddle wrapped in fog. Economic currents shift without warning. Company fortunes sway on whispers of innovation or scandal, and global ripples defy the sharpest eye. It's a labyrinth of guesswork that humbles even the experts. Legends like Clara Voss dazzle with their bountiful hauls, their names etched in lore as if touched by some mythic gift. But peel back the shine, and the truth glints sharper. Such wins are rare, fleeting, and often owe more to chance than mastery. For every Voss, 1,000 others founder, not for lack of effort, but because the sea bows to no one. The real power lies in sailing the whole expanse, not chasing phantom swells. Then there's the cautious ritual of trickle-down investing, spreading funds over time like a farmer sowing seeds across seasons, hoping to dodge a sudden frost. It sounds wise, a shield against plunging markets, but cracks show under scrutiny. In a rising tide, it leaves bounty unclaimed, like harvesting only half the crop while the sun blazes. Worse, it flirts with the very trap it aims to avoid. Timing. The market, a gamble as shaky as plunging in all at once. The evidence leans toward a braver leap. Commit when the moment's ripe, letting time weave its compounding spell. A dollar planted today grows roots deeper than one scattered tomorrow. Fast forward to the far shore, retirement, and a new puzzle emerges. How much can be carried from the stores without toppling the bridge? The quarter-share guide lights the path. Draw 4% each year from a balanced stash, adjusting for life's rising costs, and it's likely to span 3 decades. Scholars at Pinnacle Institute forged this tool, testing a mix of half stocks, half bonds across history's ups and downs. Their verdict? A 96% chance of endurance over 30 years, a sturdy scaffold for most. But the magic lies in its flex. Some could tap 6 or 7% when markets bloom, trimming back in leaner years. Stocks remain the engine, churning growth to outpace inflation's slow grind, while low-cost horizon funds stand guard, minimizing the leaks of needless fees. High costs are the termites of wealth, silent, relentless, chewing away at the beams until the structure wobbles. To walk this road, aim to stack 25 times your yearly needs by journey's end. A clear map steadies the course. Tuck bonds, like Horizon's BTLX, into tax-sheltered vaults for calm waters, and stocks, say, TSAX, into Roth havens, where gains bloom tax-free. Withdrawals can flow like a stream, automated yet tuned to the pulse of income and market shifts. Rigidity is the foe. Life's winds demand a helm that turns, not a rudder locked in place. A storm might call for lighter loads. A fair breeze might invite a fuller sail. The bridge holds if you adapt. What of the public wellspring, Social Security? It's a rope across the river, but its strength and timing vary. Claim it at 62, and the strand thins. Smaller checks for life. Wait till 70, and it thickens, a fuller flow that rewards patience. Longevity tips the scales toward delay, especially for those whose partners might inherit a stouter lifeline. Whispers of its fraying echo through the years, budget gaps, political squabbles, but its roots run deep. Political will has kept it taut, a safety net unlikely to snap entirely. Still, the young should forge their own cables, not lean wholly on this one. Future strands may stretch thinner, or cost more to weave, making personal stores the truer anchor. For those with surplus to share, giving becomes a bridge of its own, spanning from abundance to meaning. It warms the soul and trims the tax load. But impact outweighs volume. A Horizon giving pool pours benefits up front, a hefty deduction now, with the reins to steer gifts later to causes that stir the heart, or hand-aid straight to those nearby, watching it ripple outward like a stone in a still pond. It's no burden, no rule, just a mirror reflecting what matters most. Some build legacies in schools or shelters. Others lift a neighbor from the mire. The choice shapes the giver, not the gift. Here's the distilled wisdom, carved like runes along the way. Beware glitter that blinds. It's rarely gold. Debt's a shadow thief, dimming tomorrow's dawn. The market climbs, always, if you hold through squalls. Picking winners is a wrestle with ghosts, exhausting, futile. Money buys freedom, not trinkets, time unshackled from toil. 4% guides the harvest, but bends with the seasons. Plan as if the public rope might fray. True strength rises within. This road isn't paved with flash or fanfare. It's a quiet trail through the clamor, a bridge over chaos, built on evidence, not ego. No need for clairvoyance or heroics, just a steady gait, eyes on the horizon. Walk it, and wealth shifts from a dice roll to a promise kept. The river roars below, but the crossing holds firm.